Tree of life. They only give me 15 minutes to read.
Yeah, Father, Messiah, no rulers, for the leader on Mahala, on my skill of Dawid, the banana man thinks Elohim does not care. Man's wrongdoing is corrupt and loathsome, no one does good. Our Father in heaven looks down from heaven on mankind to find a man of understanding, a man mindful of Elohim. Everyone is dross, altogether foul. There is none who does good, not even one. Are they so witless, those evildoers who devour my people, as they devour food, and do not invoke Elohim? And there they will be seized with fright. Never was there such a fright, for Elohim has scattered the bones of your besiegers. You have put them to shame, for Elohim has rejected them. Oh, that the deliverance of Israel might come from Zion, when Elohim restores the fortunes of his people. Jacob will exult, Israel will rejoice, for the leader with instrumental music, a maskil of Dawid, when the Ziphites came and told Saul, no, Dawid is in hiding among us. O Elohim, deliver me by your name, by your power, vindicate me. O Elohim, hear my prayer, give ear to the words of my mouth. For strangers have risen against me, and ruthless men seek my life. They are unmindful of Elohim. Salah, see Elohim is my helper. My Father in heaven is my support. He will repay the evil of my watchful foes. By your faithfulness, destroy them, and then I will offer you a free will sacrifice. I will praise your name. Our Father in heaven, for it is good, for it has saved me from my foes, and let me gaze triumphant upon my enemies. For the leader with instrumental music, I'm maskil of Dawid. Give ear, O Elohim, to my prayer. Do not ignore my plea. Pay heed to me and answer me. I am tossed about, complaining and moaning at the clamor of the enemy because of the oppression of the wicked, for they bring evil upon me and furiously harass me, ferociously harass me. My heart is convulsed within me, terrors of death assail me, fear and trembling invade me. I am clothed with a horror. I said, oh, that I had the wings of a dove. I will fly away and find rest. Surely I will flee far off. I will lodge in the wilderness. Selah. I would soon find me a refuge from the sweeping wind, from the tempest. O our Father in heaven, confound their speech, confuse it. For I see lawlessness and strife in the city. Day and night they make their rounds on its walls. Evil and mischief are inside it. Malice is within it. Fraud and deceit never leave its square. It is not an enemy who reviles me. I could bear that. It is not my foe who vaunts himself against me. I could hide from him, but it is you, my equal, my companion, my friend. Sweet was our fellowship. We walked together in Elohim's house. Let him incite death against them. May they go down alive in the Sheol, for where they dwell, there is evil. As for me, I call to Elohim. Our Father in heaven will deliver me. Evening, morning, and noon I complain and moan, and he hears my voice. He redeems me unashamed from the battle against me. It is as though many are on my side. Elohim who has reigned from the first, who will have no successor, hears and humbles those who have no fear of Elohim. Salah. He harmed his ally, he broke his pact. His talk was smoother than butter, yet his mind was on war. His words were more soothing than oil, yet they were drawn swords. Cast your burden on our Father in heaven, and he will sustain you. He will never let the righteous man collapse for you, O Elohim, or bring them down to the nethermost pit. Those murderous, treacherous men, they shall not live out half their days, but I trust in you. For the leader on Yanathath, Elem, Rehokim, of Dawid, and Mishtam, when the Philistines seized him in Gath, have mercy on me, O Elohim, for men persecute me all day long. My adversary oppresses me. My watchful foes persecute me all day long. Many are my adversaries, O exalted one. When I am afraid, I trust in you. In Elohim, whose word I praise. In Elohim I trust. I am not afraid. What can mortals do to me? All day long they cause me grief in my affairs. They plan only evil against me. They plot. They lie in ambush. They watch my every move, hoping for my death. Cast them out for their evil. Subdue peoples in your anger, O Elohim. You keep count of my wanderings. Put my tears into your flask, into your record. Then my enemies will retreat when I call on you. This I know, that Elohim is for me. And Elohim whose word I praise, and our Father in heaven whose word I praise. In Elohim I trust. I am not afraid. What can man do to me? I must pay my vows to you, O Elohim. I will render thank offerings to you, for you have saved me from death, my foot from stumbling, that I may walk before Elohim in the light of life. For the leader Al-Tashaheth of Dawid and Mishtaim, when he fled from Saul into a cave, have mercy on me, O Elohim. Have mercy on me, for I seek refuge in you. I seek refuge in the shadow of your wings. until danger passes. I call to Elohim Most High, to Elohim who was good to me. He will reach down from heaven and deliver me. Elohim will send down his steadfast love. My persecutor reviles. Salah. As for me, I lie down among man-eating lions, whose teeth are spears and arrows, whose tongue is a sharp sword. Exalt yourself over the heavens, O Elohim. Let your glory be over all the earth. They prepared a net for my feet to ensnare me. They dug a pit for me, but they fell into it. Selah. My heart is firm, O Elohim. My heart is firm. I will sing. I will chant a hymn. Awake, O my soul. Awake, O harp and lyre. I will wake the dawn. I will praise you among the peoples. O our Father in heaven, I will sing a hymn to you among the nations. For your faithfulness is as high as heaven. Your steadfastness reaches to the sky. Exalt yourself over the heavens, O Elohim. Let your glory be over all the earth. For the leader, Al-Tasheth of Dawid, Image Tom, O mighty ones, do you really decree what is just? Do you judge mankind with equity? In your mind you devise wrongdoing in the land. With your hands you deal out lawlessness. The wicked are defiant from birth. The liars go astray from the womb. Their venom is like that of a snake, a deaf viper that stops its ears so as not to hear the voice of charmers, or the expert mutterer of spells. O Elohim, smash their teeth in their mouth. Shatter the fangs of lions. O our Father in heaven, let them melt, let them vanish like water. Let him aim his arrows that they be cut down, like a snail that melts away as it moves, like a woman's stillbirth. May they never see the sun. Before the thorns grow into a bramble, may he whirl them away like alive in fury. The righteous man will rejoice when he sees revenge. He will bathe his feet in the blood of the wicked. Men will say, there is then a reward for the righteous. There is indeed divine justice on earth. May our Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit rule us. Pray that this video doesn't get any copyrights because of this self-touch plan right now. Amen. For the leader, or it just doesn't get taken down. Amen. For the leader, Al-Tashaheth of Dawid and Mishtaim, when Saul sent men to watch his house in order to put him to death. Save me from my enemies, O my Elohim. Secure me against my assailants. Save me from evildoers. Deliver me from murderers. For see, they lie in wait for me. Fierce men plot against me. For no offense of mine, for no transgression of our Father in heaven, for no guilt of mine, do they rush to array themselves against me. Look, rouse yourself on my behalf, you, O our Father in heaven, Elohim of hosts, Elohim of Israel. Bestir yourself to bring all nations to account. Have no mercy on any treacherous villain, Salah. They come each evening, growling like dogs, roaming the city. They rave with their mouths. Sharp words are on their lips. They think, who hears? But you, O our Father in heaven, laugh at them. You mock all the nations. O my strength, I wait for you, for Elohim is my haven. My faithful Elohim will come to aid me. Elohim will let me gloat over my watchful foes. Do not kill them, lest my people be unmindful. With your power, make wonders of them. Bring them low, O our shield, Father, because of their sinful mouths, the words on their lips. Let them be trapped by their pride and by their imprecations and lies they utter. In their fury, put an end to them. Put an end to them, that they be no more, that it may be known to the ends of the earth that Elohim does rule over Yaakov. Salah. They come each evening, growling like dogs, roaming the city. They wander in search of food and wine if they are not satisfied. But I will sing of your strength, extol each morning your faithfulness. For you have been my haven, a refuge in time of trouble. O my strength, for you I sing hymns. For Elohim is my haven, my faithful Elohim. For the leader on Shushan, Hadeth, and Micham of Dawid to be taught when he fought with Aram Naharaim and Aram Zobah, and Joab returned and defeated Edom, an army of 12,000 men in the valley of Salt. O Elohim, you have rejected us, you have made a breach in us, you have been angry, restore us, you have made the land quake, you have torn it open, mend its fissures, for it is collapsing. You have made your people suffer hardship, you have given us wine that makes us reel. Give those who fear you because of your truth a banner for rallying, Salah, that those whom you love might be rescued. Deliver with your right hand and answer me. Elohim promised in his sanctuary that I would exultingly divide up Shechem and measure the valley of Succoth. Gilead and Manasseh will be mine, Ephraim my chief stronghold, Yehuda my scepter. Okay. Moab will be my wash basin, O Edom, I will cast my shoe. Acclaim me, O Philistia, would that I were brought to the bastion, would that I were led to Edom, but you have rejected us, O Elohim. Elohim, you do not march with our armies, grant us your aid against the foe. For the help of man is worthless, with Elohim we shall triumph, he will trample our foes. For the leader with instrumental music of Dawid, hear my cry, O Elohim. Heed my prayer from the end of the earth, I call to you. When my heart is faint, you led me to a rock that is high above me, for you have been my refuge, a tower of strength against the enemy. Oh, that I might dwell in your tent forever, take refuge under your protecting wings, Salah. O Elohim, you have heard my vows, grant the request of those who fear your name. Add days to the days of the king, may his years extend through generations. May he dwell May he dwell in Elohim's presence forever. Appoint steadfast love to guard him. So I will sing hymns to your name forever as I fulfill my vows day after day. For the leader, O Jeduthun, a psalm of David. Truly my soul waits quietly for Elohim. My deliverance comes from him. Truly he is my rock and deliverance, my haven. I shall never be shaken. How long will all of you attack a man to crush him as though he were a leaning wall, a tottering fence? They lay plans to topple him. From his rank they delight in falsehood. They bless with their mouths, while inwardly they curse. Salah. Truly wait quietly for Elohim, O my soul, for my hope comes from him. He is my rock and deliverance, my haven. I shall not be shaken. I rely on Elohim, my deliverance and glory, my rock of strength. And Elohim is my refuge. Trust in him at all times, O people. Pour out your hearts before him. Elohim is our refuge. Salah. Men are mere breath, mortals illusion, placed on a scale altogether. They weigh even less than a breath. Do not trust in violence or put false hopes in robbery. If force bears fruit, pay it no mind. One thing Elohim has spoken, two things have I heard that might belong to Elohim. That might belongs to Elohim, and faithfulness is yours, O our Father in heaven, to reward each man according to his deeds. A psalm of David when he was in the wilderness of Yehuda. Elohim, you are my Elohim. I search for you, my soul thirsts for you, my body yearns for you, as a parched, thirsty land that has no water. I shall behold you in the sanctuary and see your might and glory. Trust your faithfulness is better. Truly your faithfulness is better than life. My lips declare your praise. Amen. I bless you all my life. I lift up my hands invoking your name. I am sated as with a rich feast. I sing praises with joyful lips when I call you to mind upon my bed, when I think of you in the watches of the night, for you are my help. And in the shadow of your wings, I shout for joy. My soul is attached to you. Your right hand supports me. May those who seek to destroy my life enter the depths of the earth. May they be gutted by the sword. May they be prey to jackals. But the king shall rejoice in Elohim. All who swear by him shall exalt when the mouth of liars is stopped. For the leader, a psalm of David. Hear my voice, O Elohim. When I plead, guard my life from the enemy's terror. Hide me from a band of evil men, from a crowd of evildoers who whet their tongues like swords. They aim their arrows, cruel words, to shoot from hiding at the blameless man. They shoot him suddenly, and without fear they arm themselves with an evil word. When they speak it is to conceal traps. They think who will see them. Let the wrongdoings they have concealed, each one inside him, his secret thoughts, be widely exposed. Elohim shall shoot them with arrows. They shall be struck down suddenly. Their tongue shall be their downfall. All who see them shall recoil in horror. All men shall stand in awe. They shall proclaim the work of Elohim. And his deed which they perceive, the righteous shall rejoice in our Father in heaven and take refuge in him. All the upright shall exult. For the leader, a psalm of David, a song. Praise befits you in Zion, O Elohim. Vows are paid to you. All mankind comes to you who hear. All mankind comes to you who hear prayer. When all manner of sins overwhelm me, it is you who forgive our iniquities. Happy is the man you chose and bring near to dwell in your courts. May we be sated with the blessings of your house. Your holy temple, answer us with victory through awesome deeds of Elohim, our deliverer, in whom all the ends of the earth and the distant seas put their trust, who by his power fixed the mountains firmly, who was girded with might, who stills the raging seas, the raging waves, and tumultuous peoples. Those who live at the ends of the earth are awed by your signs. You make the lands a sunrise and sunset shout for joy. You take care of the earth and irrigate it. You enrich it greatly. The channel of Elohim, full of water, you provide grain for men, for so do you prepare it, saturating its furrows, leaving its ridges. You soften it with showers. You bless its growth. You crown the year with your bounty. Fatness is distilled within your past. The pastoral lands distill it. The hills are girded with joy. The meadows are clothed with flocks. The valleys mantled with grain. They raise a shout. They break into song. I think we got time for one more. For the leader, a song is psalm. Raise a shout for Elohim, all the earth. Sing the glory of his name. Make glorious his praise. Say to Elohim, how awesome are your deeds. Your enemies cower before you. Your great strength, all the earth bows to you. All sings hymns to you. All sings hymns to your name. Salah. Come and see the works of Elohim, who is held in awe by men. For his acts he turned the sea into dry land. They crossed the river on foot. We therefore rejoice in him. He rules forever in his might. His eyes can scan the nations. Let the rebellious not assert themselves. Salah. O peoples, bless our Elohim. Celebrate his praises, who has granted us life and has not let our feet slip. You have tried us, O Elohim, refining us as one refines silver. You have caught us in a net, caught us in trammels. You have let men ride over us. We have endured fire and water, and you have brought us through to prosperity. I enter your house with burnt offerings. I pay my vows to you, vows that my lips pronounced, that my mouth uttered in my distress. I offer up fatlings to you with the odor of burning rams. I sacrifice bulls and he-goats. Salah. Come and hear, all Elohim-fearing men, as I tell what he did for me. I called Allah to him, glorification on my tongue. Had I an evil thought in mind? Had I an evil thought in my mind, our Father in heaven would not have listened, but Elohim did listen.